Yo, what is up, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the new limited time mode, limited time event that just dropped today, the Battle Armor event. I want to tell you my opinion on it and what I think maybe they're trying to do with it because it kind of seems like every event, something's being tested and then something gets implemented later. So we'll touch on that and we'll touch on what I think about it and how I feel about it. So getting right in, I think the mode's pretty cool. I like the idea of dropping with the gray shield and I like the idea of dropping with the gun. I think it's fair to put everybody on the same level, put them on the same basis, and it really kind of shows you which guns are a little overpowered right now and which guns are not balanced. Now, in my opinion, I feel like there should be a little unbalancing anyways as far as what guns should be super, useful and other guns not so much. But I also think just about every gun should be viable in the right hands. Now, this whole, you drop them with a gray shield, man, I like it. Not being able to upgrade that shield, that kind of stinks. you know, I'm and obviously within the next few days, every couple of days, it's going to switch up. It's going to ramp up to the next level of shield before finishing out with the Evo shield, which is really going to test your metal and see what you're about, which I think is really cool. But and the fact that you land with the gun is really useful in those situations to whenever you land near somebody and they open the bin before you do, you at least now have, something to close the gap with before you start hitting them. Or, you can still run away if you want to, but now you got this little P2020 and you could kind of take a few people out with it sometimes if you've been playing with it. I play with the P2020. I really enjoy it. With or without the hammer points, so it kind of feels like this mode. I've been training for this mode my whole life, but overall, I think it's a pretty cool mode. It definitely shows you, which weapons hit hard and which weapons don't. It definitely shows you that right now, the meta is either you get something that hits hard, dude, or you get something that spits fast. I haven't seen hardly any alternators. I don't see any 45s being ran. I don't really even see a lot of flatlines because it's got a slower rate of fire versus everything else. Because again, everybody's got 150 health, which is cool, but it's also kind of frustrating when it comes into those battle, like those team battles when you're 1v2 1v3 and people. It's a little bit harder now because everyone's on that even foot, and you got 150 health. When you have 200 and so they have variable shields, it's a little bit easier to do. But overall, I like it. I think it obviously is super easy for you to go down. I mean, if somebody gets you with a full clip of an R99, like, you're done. Somebody hits you in the head with a couple of weapons, you're done. And if with any kind of sniper, other than, honestly, in my opinion, the triple take, don't get me wrong, I like the triple take, but I was running it earlier and it seemed like the longbow and the sentinel would be the ways to go. You can pop, 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 and then they're down, or pop, maybe hit them in the head. Overall, I think it's pretty cool when it comes to what's being ran as far as, weapons, or automatic weapons rather. You've got definitely, I've been seeing a whole lot of 301s, been seeing R99s out the wazoo, not so many L stars, which is kind of funny. Definitely still seeing a lot of the Havocs and a lot of G7 scouts, because now you can poke someone. It's not poking anymore. Before you poke somebody, see what color shield they got. Everybody's got gray now, so you can poke, 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 and then they're down. I really like that. Again, I like the mode, and I like how it's going to be improving, how you get a level 2, then a level 3, and then, we're going to go to the Evo shield at the end of it, which is really going to be a really good test of your ability, in my opinion. I like this mode, and I hope that they continue doing things like this. Sometimes they drop modes where I'm like, it ain't for me. But these modes are actually pretty cool, and this mode has actually been pretty cool. I think maybe that they're probably testing out, you dropping with a weapon, which I think is super useful and super helpful to be doing now. And I also think that maybe they're kind of testing out dropping you out with a shield. I would like it if you started out with a shield just in traditional Apex, and I think you starting out with a P2020 is a good idea too. That way you have something. But we'll just have to see. I think that with the shield, everything, if they were to do that, then I would say keep the gray shields in the loot pool, so it's not just all you see is blue and purple shields. But I do believe that you should start out with the gray shield, and then you find the gray, you've got some purple, and you've got some gold, and you've got some blue throughout the traditional loot pool. I like that concept, and I honestly hope that they stick with it. I think it might be I don't think it's going to be a lot for the game to run, actually, because I mean, they're doing it right now. It's no big deal, so I think they could definitely do it. And like Phew, you just gotta really be careful. This is really kind of this is a good mode to teach you like positioning and to teach you, like when to engage and when not to engage because everybody's got the same thing. If you don't know where all the team is, it's probably not smart to engage. If you know where all the team is and you can take one guy down before you can pop a couple shield cells, then absolutely, because they're gonna do some sort of damage to you. So this is definitely like to me brings in like the team focus. Unless you're just like A1, I mean, if you can just wreck a team, then by all means you got it. But if they have a team and and you don't have a team, then they're gonna wreck you because again, you got 150 health, man. But I definitely like it, and I definitely, I think it's a good team building, a good team building mode for the most part. And overall, I like the mode. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, man. Do you like this mode? Do you think it's garbage? Do you think it's pretty dope? Let me know down below, and if you could, always hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with all of your Apex related news. Thanks for watching.